Welcome back to your healthy home. Welcome back to your healthy home. So today I want to talk about observing the Sabbath. Is it still a hallowed day? Do we still need to keep it holy? And are Jews the people who need to do this commandment? Is it for all of the Hebrews? So let's talk about it. In short, my answer is going to be this is a command for everyone. We know the Ten Commandments was written with God's finger, but I'm going to show in the Bible. First, I'm going to read what was said when God made the Ten Commandments, and then we're going to look at examples. So when I determine whether something is still a command or if it is fulfilled by Jesus, I look at Jesus's example and I look at the disciples and the first believers, what their example as it is written in the Bible. So let's go to Exodus 20 and we're going to read verse 8 through 11. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. In it you shall do no work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger who is within your gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. So we know God's creation is good. He hallowed it. It is a special set apart day. They, the Jews or the Hebrews, or you can say Israelites, they were the first to follow this commandment. But it is something that I believe that is for all of us. Now, when is the Sabbath? Now, Jews, the Sabbath day, we know it as Saturday, but the Jews actually observe the Sabbath from Friday afternoon until Saturday afternoon. And that is due to the Genesis account. Let me go in Genesis 1. And let's see one of the examples, because it says it multiple times, but Genesis 1 and 13 says, so the evening and the morning were the third day. So the days actually go from evening to morning. So I wanted to point that out. So now we'll look at Jesus's example, and this is going to be in Luke 4. We're going to read 16 and 17. And I also want to point out this Bible is one my mom gave me when I was going away to college. This is the New King James Version, but it is very much similar to the King James Version. It's just a little bit easier to read. So Luke 4:16, we have, so he came to Nazareth where he had been brought up. And as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood to read. And he was handed the book of the prophet Isaiah. And when he had opened the book, he found the place where it is written. And then he speaks. So there we see that, as a custom was, Jesus did. He observed the Sabbath. And then, after Jesus dies on the cross and he was buried, we look in Luke 23, so further in the chapter, at 54 through 56. That day was a preparation, and the Sabbath drew near. And the woman who had come with him from Galilee followed after, and they observed the tomb and how his body was laid. Then they returned and prepared spices and fragrant oils, and they rested on the Sabbath day according to the commandment. So if this is something that God wrote with his own finger, he hallowed it, and he rested on the Sabbath. He was the first one. If it was good enough for him, it is good enough for us as well. And so we see that Jesus observed the Sabbath, and we see that also those the first believers that were witnesses and disciples did as well. So let's look at Colossians 2 and 16. And it says, "So let no one judge you in food or in drink or regarding a festival or a new moon or Sabbaths." So Sabbath keeping is something that we are instructed to do from God himself. He wrote it with his finger. But it is not for us to judge people that do or do not. With all commandments, it is what God instructs us, and it is for our best interest. So we do need breaks from all of the hard labor, and we do need times to come as a family and reflect on the word and have that peace and rest period. But if you choose not to, it's not something that is with salvation, where you won't be able to enter into the kingdom, or at least as it's written. But I did want to mention that piece as well. So let me know, what did you think about this video? Do you have any scriptures to add or any other feedback or input? And why did you come across this video? Is this something that you are debating? Do you already observe the Sabbath? And do you keep it on Friday afternoon to Saturday morning, or on the whole Saturday? So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.